You must be wondering why I have the Sony Xperia S again in my hand. No, this is not the Sony Xperia S, this is the younger cousin, the lesser priced cousin, the Xperia P. Essentially this one is available in the market for around 24,000 rupees. It's currently competing most likely against another Android phone which has been around for quite a long time, and it's very popular, the Samsung Galaxy S2. Now, let me just run you through what this particular phone feels like when you're using it, what the general specifications are and how it performs. On the front you have a 4-inch display. This is flanked by 3 touch sensitive keys here. Now interestingly, the keys are placed on the little transparent strip just below the display. This transparent strip here is for the visual element, as well as it has a very important function. The cellular network reception antenna is a part of this transparent strip. If you look very closely, you see a dotted pattern on the inside. That's where the antenna is. Unlike the Xperia S, the touch sensitive keys are actually this time on the transparent strip, or at least very close to the transparent strip. On the Xperia S, they were quite a bit ahead above the transparent strip, so you have to press somewhere here to get the desired effect. On this phone, you have to press on the strip to get the desired effect. This has a unibody build quality. So what you have here is a battery cover that cannot be opened. The SIM card slot can be accessed on this side. This only takes a micro SIM, unlike the Xperia Iron, which also had a full-size SIM slot with an adapter to use a micro SIM. Just above that is the micro USB port as well as the mini HDMI out. On this side is the volume rocker and the power key, as well as a dedicated camera key on the bottom. On the back you get the rubberized black finish, the 8 megapixel camera on the top, the Sony logo here. Apart from that, it's very elegant. This phone is probably going to be one of the smartest phones in this particular price bracket. This phone, let's just show you, this phone has a very thin bezel. Now what this does is it makes the phone slimmer to hold than it usually would be, very comfortable to use with a single hand and very easy to pocket. While we were testing this phone also got the Android ICS update. As you can see, now it's using ICS. This came with gingerbread out of the box, but between then and now, well, while we did not do any benchmarks with gingerbread on board, with ICS on board, in terms of real life using scenario, the phone has become slightly smoother. Well, that was expected. It's taking the app load rather well, and the battery life also seems to have improved. The Timescape UI on this one is exactly the same as what we saw on the Xperia S and the Xperia Iron, both of which are significantly more expensive than this particular phone. The Xperia P, this one is powered by a 1 GHz dual-core processor on the Nova Thor chipset. This has got 16 GB of internal memory, but do remember there is no expandable memory slot. It has an 8 megapixel camera in comparison to the 12 megapixel you get on the more expensive Xperia S. Apart from that, the operating system versions are the same, Android 4.0.4 on board all of these devices. All in all, for this price, we really like this phone. It's something that you must consider if you're in the market this Diwali to buy a phone which is less than 25,000 rupees, but comes with the latest Android version. Well, almost the latest Android version. Still no word on the Jelly Bean update for this particular phone, if at all, but we can always keep our fingers crossed. However, you will not be disappointed with this particular device. The touch is excellent, the display is quite nice, it's very good to hold, it has a very premium look to it. All in all, it's a phone that we don't mind recommending at all.